gonna show y'all my top VSTs that I go to every single time I make a beat. Now hold up, before we do get into the video, I just wanna let y'all know that I dropped a loop kit called the Throwbacks loop kit. Boom, here's a picture of it, you feel me? And it's actually a loop kit that I made that was inspired by a whole bunch of 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s type samples. I made it all from scratch, and I included all the MIDI. Now we're actually gonna use that MIDI for this video, so if you hear something that you like, you know where to find it. First link in the description. Alright, so the first one is Analog Lab. Now, I ditched Omnisphere maybe like 2 years ago, and I wanted to find something that could possibly replace it, but give me more unique sounds, because I'm sure all y'all know Omnisphere kind of has like a sound to it, you know what I mean? So I wanted to find something that was kind of similar, but it would give me like a more unique sound, and Analog Lab is what I stuck with, and I couldn't be happier. Now let me show y'all some of my favorite presets in here. That Bryson pad is just incredible for layering. We also got the brown preset, and if you don't know what the brown preset is, it's actually the preset that I use to make the Suede I Ain't Gonna Lie loop. You feel me? Now both those presets are in expansion packs, and I'm just a huge fan of like all the expansion packs that Analog Lab has. But if you're not really into getting expansions and everything like that, they have great stock presets as well. One, for instance, is the Nacho lead, which is actually what I use to make the One Take J Take It There loop. And the next one up is a new one, but is quickly becoming my favorite. It is Opus by East West Sounds. I really like all of the vocal presets that they got for it. They're just incredible, super realistic, and it's just better than any other VST that I've seen before. And before I get into showing y'all like the sounds and everything like that, you give a quick shout out to Kavi. He has some of the coldest, and I mean coldest, soul sample creation tutorials. You feel me? Like, I learned so much from him, and it really inspired me to open up a new lane within my production. And this was one of the VSTs that he showed off. So, you know what I mean? Since I found this, and it really like changed my style. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta give props. I gotta shout him out. You feel me? So, this one right here is Voices of Soul. It's the Ah preset, and it's just incredible. Just listen to it. And they also got combos too. So like, let's say you want the and the you know what I mean? Or you want like the do and the who, or the ah and the ha and stuff like that. You can really just do like the little combo, like I mean, like it's incredible. It's incredible. Now next up is the Noir piano from Contact. This is easily one of my favorite pianos. If you've heard a piano in one of my beats within the past like 2 years, 90% of the time it's this piano right here. It's just an incredible sound, especially for like dark stuff. So let me just show y'all this real quick. I also like it because it has other presets and stuff too. So if you want to go like fragile felts or something like that, you can do that. Like completely different tones, but there isn't really much to speak on that one because it is just a piano, but it's dope, high quality, really good. Can't complain about it. All right, now the MS-20. Shout out I Am The Official. He put me onto this VST. Super dope for like West Coast stuff, old school stuff, synth textures, anything like that. Here's the preset, then I'm gonna go over some of my other favorite presets that there is. I also really like the leads in here, so let's go over that real quick. Like something like this right here. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. gotta say more? Do I like let me know? Do I gotta say more? I don't think I got to, but just let me know. All right, now we got Electra X. Now, me personally, I have been using Electra X a lot for like West Coast stuff. If you want to get like that dark sax sound, this is a great VST to go to. Even speaking to a lot of people who were like really crafting like that Briss and Mac J sound and everything like that, they say that they were using Electra X like a bunch during that time and everything like that. And also, since it is Electra X and I mentioned West Coast, I'm sure we all know this is the VST that got the. And also, even if you don't like the stock sounds in Electra X, it is a wavetable synth, so you can just really make your own sounds. And also, other people have made really cool banks for it. One of my favorite banks is the Hoodwill and Swoopy Abyss bank. It's just really dope because all the sounds are catered to West Coast sounds. You feel me? There's also like really cool like bells and everything like that too, like this. And speaking of incredible sound selection for West Coast stuff, actually let me delete this MIDI real quick because I want to get something that's like really West Coast so y'all can just really hear it, because the XV5080 has incredible sound selection for West Coast stuff. I don't know if they purposely did that, but I found myself having a really easy time finding good sounds for West Coast beats using this VST. Ooh, also shout out Bear on the Beat. I found it from him. Now this is one of my favorite pads in the XV5080. It's called December Sky in the soft pads preset, and just listen to it, bro. Come on. Y'all see why it's my favorite pad? Come on. Going crazy. It also has a good selection of ethnic sounds, so if you are trying to make that like ethnic sack type stuff, this is a great option to go to. Yeah, I mean, it sounds real dark, real eerie, real ethnic and everything like that. Perfect for that, like, you know what I mean, like slow beat, EBK Young Jock type stuff. And next up is the Golden Age Grand Piano. I personally really like this because you get a vintage sound with the piano without putting any effects on it. So once again, shout out Kavi, I found this from him. But let me play y'all just like some simple MIDI that I put in here. You feel me? Like, look, no effects right here. There's zero effects, and it sounds like this. You know what I mean? It just comes vintage straight out the gate. And then the last instrument that we're gonna talk about today is the ILYA nylon guitar. This one is great if you just need any acoustic guitar, for real. I've used it for like a lot of like Spanish kind of things. It's really, really great for that. But just in general, like acoustic guitar VST, this is one of the best of them. Now let's get into some of my favorite effects. The first one up is Effect Rack. I love Effect Rack because I love effect plugins where you can kind of just like slap on a preset and it drastically changes the melody or the aspect that you're putting it on. So for instance, this is what the piano sounds like by itself with no effects on it. You know what I mean? But when I put the effects on it, now basically what Effect Rack is doing is just like a hub where you can put in multiple different effects from Soundtoys. So as you can see, like if we just like load up like basic vintage punch and stuff like that, it's just like an empty space and it's just like dragging over the effects like this. You know what I mean? And then you can just add them all in. So that's why you can get like all these like crazy, like really drastic sounding effect changes, because it's just like a rack with just a whole bunch of different effects that you're putting onto it. Now the last one that we're going to talk about is VALHALLA Supermassive. It's actually a free delay plugin, but it's my go-to delay plugin, and I really love it because it's really easy to use and it's really easy to understand. So the main knobs that I mess with are like the width, the mix, and then the EQ, and I love it just because like the EQ knobs are just like super easy to understand. So I'll go on like presets like Skinny Eighth or maybe like the Make Everything Better preset, and I'll just drag down the mix knob and then I'll mess with the EQ and everything like that. Now I personally think messing with the EQ on delay is like super important, because if you have like a whole bunch of low end, that is echoing out throughout your melody or beat or anything like that, it can get muddy really quick. So sometimes taking those low frequencies and cutting them out by turning up the low knob can help you get a cleaner mix because you don't have as many frequencies like echoing out. And those are my favorite VSTs to go to for 2022 so far. You feel me? If you like this video, drop a like. If you want to comment, throw a comment. If you want to sub, leave your boy with a sub. You feel me? My name's Devin, also go by Infinite, pop by Infinite. Peace out.
Go ahead,